Hello everyone. You might have noticed something strange while booking your flights or while you're traveling through a plane. Your plane seems to be making a detour over Russia. Why is your airline going out of its way to avoid straight path? Is there a mistake? Did you actually sign up for another airline? At first, you might think it's a safety issue. The Pacific and Arctic regions are vast and remote. If a plane encounters a problem over an endless icy expanse, the pilots are going to have a rough time finding a spot to land. Siberia might not be overflowing with international airports, but it's better than freezing in the middle of nowhere. How's that for tourism slogan? Siberia, at least it's better than emergency landing in the Arctic. When planning a route, many pilots prefer to maximize the number of airports along their path. Emergencies are incredibly rare relative to how many planes take to these skies every day. But I can't think of many things more stressful than losing an engine 30,000 feet above the ocean. Safety isn't the main reason airlines take these curved routes. Ultimately, it comes down to saving the fuel and time. And let's not forget, an airline is a business at the end of the day. A business that thrives on efficiency, people prefer to reach their destination as quickly as possible. And airlines want to save money on fuel. So, it's a win win for everyone. The key factor is determining a plane's flight path is usually speed. Excluding special circumstances like avoiding storms or military airspace, the fastest route is the one closest to a straight line, or at least what appears to be straight. But wait, just look at the flight path. It's anything but a straight line. Well, when you look at it on a flat map, but our planet isn't flat now, is it? Since we are used to looking at our world on a two-dimensional map. On a 2D map, curving towards the poles looks like a longer detour. But since the Earth is a sphere, a straight line in a three-dimensional space looks very different from what we see on a paper. Okay, let's do an experiment. Imagine a globe. Now take a piece of string and place one end on a Delhi and the other on Tokyo. When you pull it taut, you will notice that the string bends upwards slightly instead of running perfectly straight. That's because the shortest path between 2 points on a sphere is not always a straight line or a flat surface. It's an arc. This is called the Great Circle route, and it's most efficient way to fly long distances. This effect is even more pronounced in reality because the Earth isn't a perfect sphere. Our planet is slightly wider at the equator. When looking at pictures from space, the difference isn't obvious. But if you measured the Earth's circumference through the poles, you would get 40,008 kilometers, whereas at the equator it's slightly longer, 40,075 kilometers. Why? Because our planet spins on the axis. Ever been on a high-speed ride at an amusement park? Remember how you felt like you were being thrown outward? Well, Earth experiences the same effect. The force causes it to bulge slightly at the middle. Anyone watching from the equator right now, you're currently moving at about 1,670 kilometers per hour, faster than a bullet train. So taking a route that curves towards the poles is actually a shorter distance than flying straight across a map. None of this is to say that planes never fly over the Pacific or other larger bodies of water. Airlines also consider weather patterns when planning routes. While modern aircraft can usually outclimb storms, certain types of weathers like massive thunderstorms are best avoided. Planes may change a course to steer clear of bad weather rather than follow the shortest path. Another key reason for these curved flight paths, the jet streams. These are high altitude air currents near the top of the troposphere, the lowest layer of the Earth's atmosphere. They flow west to east and can reach speeds of over 320 kilometers per hour. The two major jet streams affecting flights are the polar jet stream near the Arctic and the subtropical jet stream closer to the equator. Catching a tailwind from a jet stream can shave hours of a flight and save tons of fuel. But flying against one, that can slow the plane down considerably. The challenge is that these streams can cause turbulence, especially along their edges. This phenomenon, known as clear air turbulence, is unpredictable and can be quite severe. In fact, one of the most serious incidents happened in 1997 when a plane flying from Tokyo to Honolulu suddenly dropped due to unexpected turbulence, causing injuries to passengers who weren't buckled in. So, quick reminder, keep your seatbelts fastened at all times, especially when there is air turbulence. Understanding why planes take certain routes often comes down to factors we don't usually think about in daily life. The jet stream mostly affects things tens of thousands of feet in the air, and the curvature of the earth only really matters when traveling at high speeds over the vast distances. My car certainly doesn't hit those speeds, but that's topic for another day. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. And hey, check out the other videos, you will learn something knowledgeable. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.